chat. Hope everybody's having a good day. Here we are, once again. Just take a look at the collection log here real quick, see what we got since the last stream. 2 new items. I did get the last TOA crystal. And last night I got the jar of venom. Still no fang. Jar of venom. We're at 1231 KC at a Raxor. I guess I do plan on green logging a Raxor, so whatever, but come on. Anyway, let's do our weekly clue opening. Will we get... We need Sandwich Lady top and we need Monk Robe trim top. Will we get either? No. 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 Will we get any unique? No. It's whatever. There's not very many clue caskets this week. And that's okay. Hey, I mean, that's a quarter mil easy clue right there. You love to see it. Hard clue? 100k. I'm gonna bring us over to the GE. Just because I don't think we're gonna have room for all this, and you know how much I hate clutter. There's a master clue and a Fury ornament kit. That's an elite. That clue was very elite. Everybody saw it. Everybody recognizes just how elite that clue really is. Just gonna toss all this nonsense in here. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Wasn't this like 2 mil at some point? I have one on my Fury, but... Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the Torture. Sorry, not Fury. Okay, Master Clues. Got one left. I'm gonna slow roll it a little. Old Demon Mask. You know what? We love a collection log slot. Let's see what this looks like. You know, I kind of fuck with that. That's pretty good. Yama could never. We're actually going to keep that. I don't even... How much is this before I actually commit to that? It's 25k. We're keeping it. Don't need this blessing. Don't need this dragon halberd. And everything else we'll keep, and we'll have one master clue for next week's opening. Very nice. Okay, let me go pop this into the POH. Oh, jar of venom too. We can take a look at that there. It's the Araxor display. So the second jar I've ever gotten on the account. First one being jar of sand. Or jar of dirt, rather. Now I have Kraken and Araxor. Also, just as a heads up, if you are an Iron Man and you get like extra jars and you don't want to just like drop them, some of them are like worth like drop trading, but like some of them, a lot of them aren't. But if you want to keep it but not take up a bank space, you can actually just put multiple jars in here. I don't know necessarily what the limit is on that, but I also don't know why you're doing so much of a boss that you're reaching the limit on jar drops. There we go. You know, arguably that might be the best mask. Let's... I haven't actually looked at the master clue log in a minute. Well, we do only have the 2 demon masks. There we go with that. Let's gear up and do some Araxor. Will we get the Fang today? Probably not. That's Yama. Oh, I should mention, I did kind of, when I've been doing Tombs of a Masket probably about once or twice a day. Oh, I probably should refill on fire runes there. There we go. Last night I did my first ever 200 solo. I'm quite proud of myself. And it wasn't like, it wasn't that I was like scraping by either. So when I do it today, I'm thinking it's going to be like a 210, 215 area. There is quite a few invocations I just don't have on that I could. My issue isn't necessarily the mechanics behind the invocations. It is the bosses getting, like bosses and enemies and stuff getting stronger. Although one thing I do need to get better at with raid mechanics isn't actually a raid mechanic, it is just me summoning my thrall. I did the 200 yesterday and didn't summon the thrall until the final phase of the final boss. Whoopsie dipsy. Well, after this kill, I just remembered I actually need to send a text. I also didn't pot up. I was like, why is this kill taking this long? I'm pretty sure I clicked at the beginning of the kill. I guess it just didn't. 1 second here. Okay. Now we're in business. Oh, you may notice, and this may end up changing this stream title, depending on what we get, but I only have 30 Iraq sites left on this task. I do have another task banked for like a little over 200 more. We are gonna go like see what the Slayer Master is gonna give us to determine whether or not we're gonna just continue doing more Araxor or not. This is also assuming in the next 30 kills we don't get the Fang. Because once we get the Fang, I absolutely am taking a small break from this boss, and I probably won't be streaming it much going forward. But I would love to get like another Grotesque Guardians task. I honestly, it's kind of hard for me to think of a boss task I wouldn't like right now. Well, I don't know why I ran so far. Probably didn't need to eat that second shark, but whatever. I have birdhouses ready to be dismantled. I can't wait to get beginner clues from them that don't give me the 2 remaining slots. I should have. I didn't even look. Can I still see it? Might still be able to see it. We're at 901 beginner clues, and I wasn't paying attention. Whoopsie. We're gonna do a really weird kill here. That's okay. I think I mentioned on the last stream I started playing Silksong. I've paused playing Silksong because it just kept making me want to go back and do Pantheons 4 and 5. In Hollow Knight. And so last night I was working on Pantheon 4. And I got to Pure Vessel once, and like Pantheon 4 isn't that difficult. Oh shit. Keep on not seeing the explodey guy. Pure Vessel's pretty hard. Just mainly for the fact that it like is so fast. That guy is zooming. But I don't think the rest of the Pantheon is that particularly difficult. There is one boss that I don't remember its name. It's the one that has like the spinny shield things around it and like throws swords at you. And really it's just the shields that are like annoying. The shields and his arena are both kind of like annoying just because he can go up and you have like 2 tiny platforms to stand on. While you're dodging swords and the shields and trying to hit him. Uh-oh, John. Oh, we needed that. Thank you. Eventually I will stream some TOA. I just, like, while I'm learning the invos and, like, getting used to the difficulty at higher invo, like, I don't particularly want to stream it. Blood Fury does not want to proc today. Yesterday was a very good Blood Fury day. This can be our last kill of this trip, unless this is a supply drop. It's almost like a supply drop. Araxor isn't ready for the double hammer spec. Oh shit, Araxor was ready for the double hammer spec. Oh fuck. Well... maybe Blood Fury will carry us. That was good. We got it on a 48 there. I probably didn't actually need to drink that pear pot, but whatever. I'm definitely not re-upping my super. Oh, you're a jerk. You are a jerk, Araxor. Araxor, I hope you're driving early in the morning and a deer comes out in front of you, but you don't hit the deer. It comes out far enough, but it does make your heart race. That's what I hope for you, Araxor. Now give me your fang. Not quite. Not quite a fang. I should actually take a look. How close are we to Scythe? 750 mil cash stack and about 460 mil loot tab. So we're, what, like 500 mil off? Which is like, in the grand scheme of things, actually pretty close. But when you say, oh, we're 500 mil off, that's really close, it just doesn't feel genuine. Hello, little spiders. One day I'll come back to kill you. Hopefully for a superior into an imbued heart. In a way, it's kind of nice that there's no realistic way for me to tell if I am dry on the imbued heart or not. because I can only see the number of superiors I killed, not which superior it is. So like, it could be like, oh well, I've killed like a bunch of, I don't know, like really low, like basilisk superiors or something. There's just no way of me knowing if it's all that or if it's like all abyssal demons. I do know that there are quite a few abyssal demons in that count, just for the fact that like I generally do all my abyssal demon tasks at abyssal demons and not at sire. Although if we do get an abyssal demon task, we might do it. We might take a little sire break. Just a wee little sire break. Womp womp. I'm definitely not doing the, like, I can't really see myself doing entire tasks at sire. Obviously, I have the bludgeon. I'm there for pet and jar at this point. And it's not like the normal loot is particularly good at sire. It's not particularly bad either. It's just, it's kind of mid. And that's fine. Some bosses need mid loot. Araxor is not one of those bosses. Considering it's what, like 93 Slayer, I think, that you need, or 92 or something. And then it's a boss that is, like, all things considered, like, pretty damn mechanic intensive. Eat the pies. Eat the pies. So I accidentally got an air fryer today. And that may prompt the question, Sean, how do you accidentally get an air fryer? We know you're not that smart, but like, to get an air fryer on accident seems a little silly. And I will have you know, this was not my fault. One of my stepbrothers, who basically both I have two stepbrothers, one from my mom's second marriage, one from my dad's second marriage. And they both my stepbrothers are very successful in terms of their careers. One of my stepbrothers works for the Pokemon company, which I will never not be jealous of. And my other stepbrother, I'm not fully like sure on exactly what he does, but you can basically think of him as a sort of business leader. And like that's he makes a shit ton of money. That brother was going, like, my stepmom's birthday was like a couple weeks ago, and my stepbrother was like, oh, I want to get my mom a gift or whatever, obviously. And he was like, I'm going to get her a really nice Ninja air fryer. And so he goes and he orders it, and he orders it to like go to their house. Now, he hasn't done this in a while, and so he just was like, click send order, whatever, and didn't realize for a few days, oh, hey, they moved like a year ago, like 2 states away. So they didn't get the air fryer. So he just ordered another one and was like, well, Sean still lives by where you guys lived. He can just have the other air fryer. He just has to go and get it. And so today I went and they're still friends with like their old neighbors and stuff. So they were like, hey, we're getting this package. Sean's going to come pick it up. So I got an air fryer. Now, I've never used an air fryer. And I'm not fully sure what I'm going to make with it. Now, I'm going to be getting groceries here. Probably either tonight or tomorrow. I probably should today since it's Friday and like during business hours it won't be like busy. But I do like playing video game. So it is a bit of a toss-up. Then tomorrow I do have a volunteer opportunity to help with a garden, like a state-run garden. So it's like big. It's not just like, oh, little flower. It'd be like, oh, plant trees, plant bushes, stuff like that. And God knows I could use the exercise. Plus, it would be a nice place to play Pokemon Go. Well, I'm not sure how much Pokemon Go I would be playing if I'm planting trees. I don't think there's probably much downtime in tree planting. I'm also saying tree plant. I doubt we're actually planting any trees because it's nearing the beginning of fall. Actually, is it fall now? Today's the 19th. I think fall starts, what, either tomorrow or the next day? Well, this kill's going to take forever. When does fall start? 22nd. The stream does not like when I open other things while trying to play video game. So I will try to refrain from doing that. Or at least doing that while I'm fighting Araxor. It is almost my birthday, and I'll be turning 32. Playing a game from the 2000s. I'm not sure if I've said this on stream before. The reason I started playing RuneScape, because like I was a kid, I was like 11, I think, when I started playing RuneScape. And one of my, before that, I would get online and play like Neopets. And there was another, what was the other one? It was Millsbury. And it, like, I was always upset, like, I would, like, stockpile resources because that's the kind of gamer I am. And on Millsbury, like, food would expire. And that, like, pissed me off to no end. Because, like, I would get all this food, and I'd be like, haha, I'm set for life. And then, like, I'd log in a couple days later, and it'd be like, well, get wrecked. All your food is rotten. And then I'd have to spend, like, a bunch of time clearing out my, like, in-game fridge of all this rotten food. And I remember complaining to my, to one of my stepsisters about it one day, and she was like, oh, well, I know a game where the food doesn't expire. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you got? And she showed me good old RuneScape.com because you used to play this in a browser. And here we are today. 20 years later. Now I have taken some, like, pretty substantial hiatuses from RuneScape. Like, I played from, like, 11 to, like, 14-ish. And then from, like, 25 till now. Started the walk a little early, but that's fine. You know what? I did just have another thought about looking something up. And then I was like, actually, no, that would be... In the middle of an Araxor kill is not the time to do silly internet searches. So after this trip, I'm going to do a silly internet search. I actually wonder, can I still, like, play Millsbury? If I remember correctly, it was kind of like Neopets, but like sponsored by like Kellogg's or something. Because I remember Cinnamon Toast Crunch being like a big part of it, and as a kid I was like, hell yeah, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But like the games were basically Neopets, like mini games. Fuck, man. Maybe I should play Neopets. I'm gonna quit being a RuneScape streamer. We're gonna go solely to Neopets. I remember on Neopets they had an advent calendar. And I am a slut for advent calendars. I fucking love advent calendars. And so like I woke up like every day in December, I woke up early to get onto Neopets before school and open that day's advent calendar. RuneScape 3 has an advent calendar, and a lot of the time I do actually partake in it. So I do not understand like anything of what's going on in RuneScape 3. But I just like opening advent calendars so much that I would do it. So like my character has like invention unlocked just from like over the years of like opening advent calendars and using the resources from them to just level up stuff. But like I don't know if I have a single quest done. I honestly I'm not even sure I know where the quest menu is in RuneScape 3. I have no idea how to fight things. Someone is blowing up my phone. So, luckily, I think the next kill is probably our last one. Actually, it might be this kill. I'm just gonna miss a cheeky spec there. Summon our Thrall again. I can make it. I don't need it. Show me a fang. Neopet's looking better every day. We got 8 pairs of rune pants. How much money is that? 360k ain't bad. How many? We have 15 kills, so that's like 2 more trips. Or if we get enough supply drops in this trip, I might just come out here and kill like 3 little ones if I have to. That sounded way worse than what I meant. I'm not gonna become Anakin Skywalker, trust me. I've actually been kind of wanting a Hydra task. A Hydra task would go pretty hard. I also don't even... Oh, I completely forgot to look up the thing I was going to look up. Oh well. It's not important. Not nearly as important as us getting the Fang on this kill, definitely, for sure. Or, if I have to, I will take the pet. I know it's a big sacrifice, but... I am willing to do it for my Slayer Master. Not quite the Fang. Oh, that is like a 150k drop. $150k is $150k. I think Hydra leathers are at like 14 mil right now, and I think the Fang is, or the Claw is at like 60 or 70. And I'm at like, I think it's like a little over 1,300 kills, and I only have 1 leather and 1 Claw. So used to saying Fang now. Which isn't like, especially for the claw, isn't like, oh my god, he's so dry or anything. But like, and at the end of the day, it's also like perfectly fine considering how much money that boss just generates. Well, I'm perfectly happy not getting him, but it would be a nice boost to the scythe fund. That was kill 1250. I did do a little bit of Yama yesterday. Nothing too crazy from Yama. Got a couple of the forgotten lock boxes or whatever they're called. They both contain dragon darts. Ooh, you know what else would be good? I would love to do some Zulrah. I don't think I've ever gotten a Zulrah task. I'm like pretty sure I've never gotten a Zulrah task. How many tasks have I done? A little... 1,335. No Zulrah task. And I've never Turiel skipped. Well, that was dumb of me. I don't know if I picked up the... I didn't pick up the right shark. Oh, well. -1 shark. Can we hit, like, any specs today? I swear to God, it only waits for me to stream. The Dragon Warhammer is shy. It's okay, Dragon Warhammer. I am pretty shy too. Well, it's a good thing we got that supply drop, because... Oh. Like to... And we saved the shark immediately to eat it. an elite clue and more teleports, I'm not gonna complain about that. We love elite clues for some reason, despite every opening being a disappointment. I think the reason is because master clues. Although a lot of the time master clues are disappointments too. But master clues give chance at Bloodhound. And I would, in fact, love to have a Bloodhound. Why is the bludgeon noodling all of a sudden? Hello, bludgeon? Can we hit higher than, like... There we go. Wow, that was an awful kill. We might actually be justified in doing a second trip. Maybe not, considering we just got another supply drop. Oh my god. So are divine potions like elven knowledge? Like, do elves use divine potions? Does it hurt them? Mushroom. Oh wow, the Dragon Warhammer actually hit the spec on the first try that time. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be shaming the Dragon Warhammer. I've had this Dragon Warhammer for like 6 years. Some sharks. I actually cook like all the sharks I get from bosses and stuff. Sometimes that can take a while. Sometimes I'm cooking sharks for a good half hour. Oh man, I was really disappointed to find out that Slime Rancher 2 is no longer on Game Pass. Because I waited. I wanted it to come out, like, not be a game preview. And they're just now, like, the game preview version of Slime Rancher 2, I want to say came out maybe like 5 years ago or something. Like, just something like absurd. And they put that on Game Pass. At some point they had taken it off, I guess, and now we're gonna have like the quote-unquote full game coming out later. Was it like, I think it's next Thursday? And if they don't put it back on Game Pass, that's I'm gonna wait for that to go on sale kind of game. It's also the reason why I've never tried Dragon Wilds. Honestly, RuneScape Dragon Wilds looks pretty cool, but that's gonna wait until it's not in game preview or early access or whatever stupid bullshit they want to call it. Also, it might come to Xbox. And I do like my gamer score. Another elite clue, though. 21 sharks, kind of whatever, but 2 elite clues in one trip? You'll love to see it. Now, I'm just gonna kill 6 of these. Is there no music here? Oh, here it goes. Oh good, it's creepy as hell. A potato cactus seed. Wow. Would be cool to get a superior here. I've only gotten a superior on the last kill of a task once. Because if you are unaware, you can get a superior, like if that triggered a superior there, I would get that and I'd still be able to kill it despite not being on task, even if I'm in a task only area. 209,000 XP from that task. That's real goofy. And it would have been like 220 or 230 had I done all of it at Araxor instead of like the last 6 kills at Araxor there. I didn't get anything else to sell. Okay. I'm not going to deposit my entire inventory. Let's see, that's task 1336. What was our last kill count? 1257. Hey, Curdell. Thermi? Oh, shit. I haven't done Thermi in ages. I need the pet in the jar, though. Do I even have a tab for Thermi? Do I remember how to Thermi? I could always cheese it. I'll deal with potions later. I don't think I have a Thermi tab. Nope. 1 second here. I'm gonna look up Thermi. So many weapons and shit have come out since then. Okay. We're gonna... We're gonna try doing like the freezing method. So for that, I need these. Luckily I have the ancient ice scepter. Ward. Blessing. Okay. Obviously we're going to need our ice barrage runes. We're going to bring Sang. We need Destruction Cape. I'm going to bring like a little bit of food. I'm sure this is going to be shaky at the start. And then the rest is just prayer potions. Alright, let's Thermi. Therm. Smoke. There we go. Well, technically, I think I might have... Yeah, I already have that shit. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. I was wondering why the auto layout wasn't there. All right. What was this idiot drop? Oh, wait a minute. That's why I don't bring... Well, if... Whatever. I can just eat food if I need to. Well, he drops mostly garbage. We're going for a 1 in 2,000 and 1 in 3,000 drops. So, I mean, the smoke battle staff is a 1 in 152, and that's like 2.8 mil. this the... Nope. Castle BKP. Don't know why I thought it was CKS. Oh god, this song would be miserable to listen to if you're when you kill like 3,000 chompies or whatever it is. Oh, also my phone kept going off. What was that all about? Okay. Let's... I'm on the wrong spellbook. Let's try this again. I'm pretty sure I have tile markers in there. Oh shit, the beekeeper isn't affected by the smoke. Now, this might be the hard part. I've always had, like, a really annoying time trying to find a world. Okay, nobody's in here. Oh wait, did they make this a private instance? Okay, we're not far enough. Now we're far enough. How bad is this? If I just... Okay, that wasn't... I'm gonna set quick prayers to just that. Come over here. That. There we go. I mean, definitely not the most exciting of boss fights. But it has just been so long since I've got to do Thermi. Rune chain body. I should have brought the Explorer's Ring next time. This guy loves dropping air runes, huh? I kind of wish there weren't other smoke devils in here. This is kind of a weird song for this area. Like, this definitely doesn't feel like it fits something called thermonuclear. I also... This is a weird boss for me, because I do not remember killing this boss 400 times. Tuna potatoes. I'll take a bunch of this food. This would be nice if, a bit nicer if I had the imbued heart. I do admit. Another rune chain body. Pick up this. The Ancient Ice Scepter is really nice for its increased, like, freeze. Mystic Fire Staff. I definitely should have brought the, what's it called? The, Explorer's Ring. We will have to remember that for next time. Oh, did I not freeze? What a dick. There we go. Oh, a whole crystal key. Like that. Well, let this be like a lesson for people. If you're like, man, I'd really like to do some bosses, but I'm not quite very far in my RuneScape journey and I don't know mechanics and stuff. Here you go. Hopefully by the time you have high enough Slayer to kill Smoke Devils, you also have Ancients. You don't need a Sang. That's... I could bring the Trident. I imagine it's also weak to water spells, so you could probably just bring... Oh no, it's weak to air. It has a 20% weakness to air spells. So yeah, you just wind wave this idiot. If you really wanted to. I think that's probably not a great use of blood runes, but Who am I to tell you how to live your life? Just a big old cash stack. Let's see if the... Okay, that's going down like it's in a private instant. Well, is it? Maybe it's not. It's kind of hard to tell. I shouldn't have brought this many prayer potions. We might head back. Pure essence. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I'm also incredibly happy that I bought... Well, incredibly happy might be a little bit of an overstatement, but I am pretty happy that I bought the Dragon Hunter wand. Because it went up to like 8 mil or something now. Whoops. Hey, switch weapons. Click boss. Grab that shark before it disappears. Grab the cash before it disappears. Grimy toad flax. Yeah, it's a drop. It is in fact a drop. Should pay a little more attention to see what else this guy drops. There's a bunch of alkables. Some runes. Sandfew serums would be kind of cool. They kind of clog up my inventory though. I thought I froze you. Another Mystic Fire Staff. You know what? I'm actually gonna dip out real quick. We brought too many prayer potions, obviously. And not enough Explorer's Rings. Okay. Let's do something. Something like this, maybe? Explorers. And because we are using so much power, a holy wrench. There we go. And this, friends, might be how it's done. I still need to do my chompy kills for the last few hats. But goddamn. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, is that Ash? Is that... Okay, no? Cool. Why haven't they made this a private instance? Oh, I splashed. I didn't realize. There we go. Hell yeah. Getting a smoke battle staff would be pretty good. I do also approve of cash. Cash is also pretty good. Wow. A whole fire talisman. Thank goodness I have the Slayer level to get that fire talisman. Oh, one other thing that you can get here that, like, Iron Men might appreciate. Thermi does drop 100 noted grapes at a time. Oh, I'll pick up the smoke runes. Worst case scenario, we just dump them. Mystic Air Staff. Did that actually freeze him? No, it did not. Oh, thought that killed. There we go. Step forward, take an 8. I deserve that 8. That could be dangerous. I wonder how long it took people to figure this out. It couldn't have been too long. But it is kind of just a silly method. Fucking tinderbox. Gee, thanks. Love it. Yep. Hell yeah. Tuna potatoes. Obviously I'm very excited for owning a scythe. But one thing I'm also excited for is after I own the scythe, the next upgrade is ancestral. And I'm very excited for that. Having non-degradable robes. And, like, just better robes in general. Hello? 60 shark lures. Eh. I'm never really sure if I should be keeping shark lures or not. I don't think so. I don't think I should ever be fishing for sharks again. Even if I just want something like AFK to do. Yeah, that's probably just an 18k drop then. Although I wonder if shark lures increase your chance of getting the big, like, not increase as in like increase the base chance, but like if you're fishing sharks and you're getting them faster, does that make it a bet? Like, do you have a better shot of getting the big shark because you're fishing sharks faster? I already have the big shark, but I am curious. Did it not freeze? I should also do more Guardians of the Rift, especially when I was doing Nex masses. I got like a few blood essences. I'm pretty sure those work in Guardians of the Rift. I would have to check, but I could absolutely use some blood runes now that I have a Sang. And soon to have a scythe. And I say that with like 100k blood runes in the bank, but like I feel like I'm gonna go through those pretty quick. Okay, well, I guess we're not picking those up. Another thing I would really love would be a Zilliana task. You know what? I don't care about a rune dagger. Who needs rune daggers? You know, now that I think about it, with like all of like kind of the waste in RuneScape, like me throwing away this rune dagger, like think about what if I could give that to like an NPC? Desert goat horn. Like what if I could kit out all of the Varrock guards in like full rune? I have an ongoing joke with one of my friends that there's going to be like a Grandmaster quest and the final boss is going to be Charlie the Tramp. And he's going to have like essentially a mech suit built out of all of like the leather chaps and leather bodies and like iron daggers and iron ore that we've given him. And like he'll heal through the fight with like infinite like trout or whatever the shit I give him. And he's going to be the hardest boss in the game. He's going to be the player's making. 2 sand fuse. Maybe one day I'll do Nightmare. I kind of doubt it, but... Well, no, I don't. I don't, actually. I will absolutely do Nightmare one day. But holy shit. Like... Boss ain't fun. Boss ain't fun, and... and takes too long. I'm just gonna alcohol this stuff real quick. There we go. Now back to our regularly scheduled bossing. 15 more to go. I still can't believe they made Grotesque Guardians an enjoyable boss. What a glow up. Oh, and if you noticed right at the beginning of the stream, there was when I opened the Araxor log, I had two Araxor heads or Araxite heads because I got a second one last night. And the Araxite head is slightly annoying because after the first one, it is actually just useless. Like, you can't even alch it. Now, that said, it is actually still in my bank. And that is because I have a horrible fear that if I drop it, Jagex will come out next week and be like, hey, we're gonna make this new thing where, like, you combine this Arachnus cudgel with an Araxite head and it becomes like a Spider-Bane weapon, and like it's the best in slot against all the spider bosses, and I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot. That's why I have so much, like, effectively useless shit in my bank. I'm always afraid Jagex is just going to be like, and now it's a component for this crazy thing. Like, think about the Guardian boots. And they turn into Echo boots now. Nobody was like, Varlamore is going to see an uptick in Grotesque Guardian Casey. Well, there has been recently a huge wave of bot bans, which obviously that's great, and especially good for the economy. Because I think like Granite Malls went back up to like 1 mil. Oathplate shards like went back up. There's a bunch of stuff that like isn't. I'm pretty sure it might, part of the shark lure. I'm pretty sure shark lures aren't normally like 18, like 60 shark lures is 18k. Pretty sure that's not normal. We can get a occult necklace here, and it's like almost 500k. That's kind of nice. 10 diamonds. I am kind of understanding why I don't remember killing this boss for like 400 times. And it's because it is basically brainless. But you know what? After doing like as much Araxor as I've been doing, having a brainless boss for a little bit, actually pretty nice. Wow, the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil actually got updated fairly recently. Back in June, like late June. To make its drops like a little tiny bit better. How much is 100 grapes? Not enough for me to care. But if I was an Iron Man, oh boy. Get that cooking XP. To be fair, I actually don't think I'm gonna be using that much wine on my iron. Or making that much wine, rather. That could be... I could be wrong. And a single uncut sapphire. I'm good. $15,000 gold. 2 more. $30,000 gold. And our last kill. Basically, every content creator I've ever watched kill this boss gets like so spooned on the pet. Wow. Tuna potatoes. Let's just do a little alkin. Sell the shark lures. I forgot to change my spell book and forgot to pool. That's fine. 65 drakes. How about no? Try again. 164 cave horrors. Now, I do like this task. I do want to do this task. You know what? I have killed so many fucking Araxor. I've done so many Araxor KC. I'm good. I'm gonna take a fun little Slayer holiday, and we're gonna kill other things, even if it's not like crazy insane content or anything. Not that Araxor really is either, but okay. We could get some black masks, which I do technically want, to try to get all Slayer helms other than Zuck helm. As getting Grandmaster is not gonna happen. We also need to buy more cannonballs. See, 4,000 cannonballs should do it. And then we minigame teleport. To Trouble Brewing. Look at that, Chad. I was very tempted to look him up there for a moment, but then I realized I would break stream a bit. Good, no one's over here. Turn auto retaliate on. And okay, now that is where I want that. And then we are going to sit right here and beat the shit out of a bunch of monkeys. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna see if the virtual world of Millsbury is no longer open and officially shut down on December 31st, 2010. We can never have anything good in life, can we? Oh, it wasn't Cal, it was General Mills. Somebody on Reddit a year ago wanted to bring it back. Let's see. Let's take a look at Neopets real quick. Gotta verify my age for Neopets, hang on. I might not be old enough. Verification code? Jesus Christ, Neopets. Oh, moment of truth. Is destruction taken? Okay, so... Oh, I see. Oh, a long bone. Wow. I don't understand what it's trying to get me to do here. Let's try this real quick. It wants, so for Neopets, you have to like make a weird like ancillary account thing. And I just did like a sign in with Google thing and used, I have an email dedicated to just random bullshit that I do. And it wants me to sign in, but it's asking for my username and password. And I don't have a username because I signed in with my email. And like, I tried typing my email in, but it's too long for the thing. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I figured it out. Good news, though. Not only the hard clue, but destruction is not taken on Neopets. Never mind, it is taken on Neopets apparently. There we go. There we go. We're zooming. We're gonna play some Neopets. You're not gonna see it, but it's gonna happen. Maybe it'll happen. It's giving me a loading screen, but it's been on here for like 30 seconds. Here we go. Create my first Neopet. Ooh. Oh god, I feel like there's more than I remember. There's a Poogle. Oh, I remember. I had Shoiru as a kid because I thought it looked like Charmander. What to name the Neopet? Can I name it Jenkins? Probably not. Yeah, it's taken. Nope, can't do that either. I can't believe I'm thwarted by the name my Neopet screen. Oh god. Can I have a space in the name? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, I want that. Good news, guys. The name Gremlin Mode is absolutely not taken. Here we go. Oh, hey, it's a cave abomination. This is where we get imbued heart, right? 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 Nope. Holy hell, this... I hope this website doesn't take freaking 30 minutes to load each page. But I have a feeling like it's going to take like 30 minutes to load each page. Here we go. Well, this feels kind of like a giant waste of time, just for the fact that it does take like a solid minute and a half for every page to load. And considering this is a web-based like browser game, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Guys, I think I have some bad news. I think Neopets is bad. I'm sorry I had to like break this news to you in the year of our Lord 2025. It's certainly no old school RuneScape. Well, that reminds me, I should... When is the Final Fantasy Monster Hunter collab coming out? Late September. I kind of think that's right now. Oh, that's for the Monster Hunter part. In Final Fantasy, it'll be early October. I'm going to change this stream title. There we go. Oh, ooh, hello. Chat, what should I have for dinner? Should I use the new air fryer? What should I make in an air fryer? No, Google, I am not interested in your stupid AI mode. Get out of here. I could just throw some chicken in there. Another Snapdragon seed? You know, even though we don't, I mean, there's still 45 kills left in this task, so who knows, but even if we don't get a mask, like, 3 Snapdragon seeds? I'm gonna have that scythe in no time. I love that Google's like, air fryer recipes for beginners. What do you mean for you put shit in it and you turn it on? What, like... Why is there a World of Warcraft forum about this? What? I'm literally on Blizzard's forums right now looking at World of Warcraft players talking about air fryers from back in 2022. Ooh, this guy has... I like where this guy's head's at here. If I get like a potato or two and like cube them and then just coat them in like salt, pepper, paprika, some oil, and then put those in the air fryer and just have like some really nice, like, I don't even know, I guess just cubed potato, but that shit slaps. So yeah, I'll go get groceries here after stream, and then with those groceries I'll include a couple of potatoes. My cannon is broken. We did kill that K4 that was like way over here. In there. How does the cannon know when to fire? Riddle me this, chat. And chat, I think I've been doing pretty good on my, I don't want to, saying it's a diet is weird, because that makes it sound like, I'm not like overweight. I weigh more than I want to, but not so much that it's like unhealthy at any point, but just speaking from a health perspective, I probably should dial back my eating just a bit. I think I've been doing a fairly decent job at that. I'm a pretty small guy. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little worm. Bam, bam, bam. All right, what is our 1,339th task? Dark Beasts. Okay, that's quick and easy. Dark Beasts. Boop. And just for funsies, let's bring that. Now, I do have an Eternal Slayer ring, and I could... Oh, wow, this music's very pretty. I could just teleport right to the Dark Beast there, but I prefer doing Dark Beasts here because they drop crystal shards. I also forgot to bring my prayer back up, but oh well. This music's pretty good. Like, yeah, I'm jamming. This is nice. Oh, and after this task, we get a Konar task. Maybe it'll be Hydras. Oop, there we go. I'm gonna pick up this shark. Thank you. You never know when the night beast might show up. Or Nightman. Dayman. Fighter of the night, man. This poor Dark Beast is gonna die of venom. Because this Dark Beast PJ'd me. Well, no, he's probably gonna just hop right back on here. Yep, okay. Oh, Jagex, give us Stealing Creations again. I don't really care what the rewards are that much, but like... That was such a cool minigame. This guy on the flute is just going nuts. How much are dark bows? A little under a mil. No, we're in battle axe. Alrighty. Actually, let's... What can you give me? Should I ever turn on Aviancies for... Cree? Although I don't really want to kill like 120 Cree. Worms, Wharf. Okay, so I can get Vires, which would be nice. Smoke Devils, nice. Skeletal nice. Necreals are fine. Muted Zagamites, it's only 10 to 25, so I have them on just because, like, it's like a nothing task. The Metal Dragons task now is pretty good. Don't have that, don't have that. I like Kurasks. I don't know why, I just like them. Kelphite, Jellies, Hydras. It's a lot of Hydras. Can you assign Araxites? No, you cannot. Okay. Interesting. Get that 1.1% chance of brine rats. Okay, let's see. 50 Ankh. Alright, sure. Maybe we'll get some brimstone keys or like a totem piece or something. Oh, I didn't alch that. And we already got like a healthy clue stack going for next week. That. I already have that. I don't know why I brought that out. Don't need that. I'm gonna bring those just in case for some reason. And bring that. Not my divine potion. This song's giving me kind of like hacker vibes. That's not the thing we want. I wonder if Jagex will ever give those another use. Once you get Emberlight, like, technically you can use them to teleport around under here. But, like, who cares? Who is, like, so in a hurry to kill Ankus? That they need to teleport the extra, like, 30 feet. That's what we're looking for. Nice brimstone key. China, it looks like it's gonna storm outside. But it's looked like that for the last, like, 4 hours. And we got, like, these really, like, heavy, dark-looking clouds. But they're just hanging out. I love a good storm. Although, I mean, I don't think this is relevant to today's potential storm, but tornadoes do kind of scare me. I'm fortunate enough to have never actually seen a tornado. I've seen funnel clouds. The funnel clouds I've seen haven't touched down. But a tornado would really, I mean, obviously it'd suck for a lot of people. But I live in an apartment, not on the first floor, with no basement. So tornado comes by, I'm just kind of fucked. The apartment complex is like, get to the stairwell. And it's like, why? So the stairs can crush us? Like, if a tornado hits the building, everybody's just dead. Hey! It's another dark totem for us. So I need, I think, like 2 more drops from Skatizo. That being the jar and the full dark totem. Full dark totem is 1 in 128. Jar is 1 in 200. Both fairly reasonable odds. The issue is that you get to kill one every like 3 days. I don't get very many tasks down in the catacombs anymore. I feel like I never see dust devils or jellies. Black dragons, I could kill brutal black dragons here. I would definitely rather kill KBD. Because I do want to get another... Or no, I need 2 more sets of KBD heads. Yeah, so I'll need 2 more sets of KBD heads. And it's also just one of the coolest pets. Oh shit, my Bone Crusher only has 135,700 charges left. Ancient Shard. Now you're just playing with my emotions. My emotions. Oh wait, I only need 1 more. Get 100 points. That's not the teleport I want. This is. See ya. Hey! Speak of the Dust Devil. Okay. This does kind of make me want a Vendor Bow, though. There we go. We got 1 Dark Totem. Don't know why it looks like that, but we got it. What even is this? We'll never know. Dust Devils. I don't think I have a Dust Devils tab. So let's see, we're gonna want... Yeah, I'm gonna take a second here and we're gonna repair... I'm just gonna repair all of our equipment. I don't know, like 500k. That was way more than I needed. Okay. Put pretty much all this away. We want freezes. Put that away. I'm gonna bring this. I am very, very lazy. I don't bring any like knives or anything to try to group them together. I just go for it. We want that, 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 and that, and that. Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to read this. Is it? Okay, so it must be. It gives a 2% boost to all magic, and then a 3% boost to ancients. Right? Oh. Scary. Didn't know what that button actually did. Okay. And then... And then... And I guess we just want some prayer potions, right? Bring like, I don't know, 8 prayer potions. Probably enough. Actually, let's bring 6 prayer potions. Let's bring the explorer ring. Actually, do we need that? We need, what's it called? Herb sack. 100% need the herb sack. Anything else? I think that's everything. Let's make our new tag. Dust Devil Slayer task. Dust Devil. There we go. Switch to ancients. I don't know why I just forgot where Corinne Castle was on the list. This music is way too aggressive for this area. Alright, then I just hang out in this corner here and go to town. I should actually probably check, see if the... Can I see over there? Okay, yeah, people are there. When I was a kid, there was this There was a dungeon kind of like near the wilderness. Maybe it was in the wilderness. I think this was during the time where the wilderness, there's like no PKing. I think that there was like this dungeon in the wilderness that had dust devils in it. And I found out that they could drop dragon chain bodies. So I killed thousands of those fuckers trying to get one. I never did. But I filled up like 3 notebooks writing down every drop. It was a weird time. I think I still made like a fair bit of money just because like dust devil drops are like okay. But oh wait a minute, I actually want all the fire runes. More fire runes. Hell yeah. Killing Yama just like takes a million fire runes. I have about almost 200 Yama KC. I think I've had like fire runes are some of the only runes I've ever had to buy. Just because it's like, oh shit, I'm out of fire runes. I've used hundreds of thousands of fire runes. Now, getting a choke devil here would be really nice. Not like crazy nice, because I don't think their imbued heart rate is good. Let me actually... Oh. Alright, let's take a look at the choke devil. Earth runes. Those aren't fire runes. What are we doing? You know, I actually want these. I know it seems kind of weird, but trust me. Oh, where's the... Yeah, getting an imbued heart from a choke devil is 1 in 680. So that ain't happening. I don't remember. I don't remember what gave me my eternal gem. I want to say it was a Bloodveld in the Gnome Stronghold dungeon. Mystic Earth Staff, very nice. I'm pretty sure I got my Mist Battle Staff from a Choke Devil, though. Addy bars, those are always helpful. And by helpful, I mean people will buy them. For almost 2K each. Double kill. I'm still a little disappointed I didn't get to have Master Chief's VA or Cortana's VA sign a copy of Halo. That would have been real neat. But they wanted, I think in total it was like $130 to freaking just sign their names. I'm like, I'm volunteering for a reason. I can't afford to go to these. Dust runes. Yeah, the Bone Crusher is so good. Oh, a bunch of sirens outside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But they're out there. It's a lot of soul runes. Let's... I should check about the Guardians of the Rift thing. Do blood essence work in Guardians of the Rift? Wow. Okay. 10 mithril bars, earth runes, some cash money. Okay. Yeah, it works. I might work on getting us some pulls for next week. I really wish Guardians of the Rift would have come out before I had 99 rune crafting. The value loss there is just incalculable. I do love getting all these fire runes, though. How much are fire runes? Like 5 GP each. Really not like something I should be that concerned about, but I use like 16,000 of them in like a couple hours of doing Yama. I should have brought the Explorer's Ring. Oh, not seeing a choke devil in like 100 kills is a little annoying. I have the elite combat achievements for a reason. There's like a small part of me that misses doing like blood rune crafting in Zaya. Just because it's like so chill, like you can AFK. But then I'm reminded that I went like essentially I got 99 rune crafting twice to get the pet. And that's too many times. I did make a shit ton of money off of all the blood runes, though. And I kept quite a few as well. Hence why we can just do this. Look at our staff collection. Hey, I think I see some blue sky peeking out. Are we expecting any rain? In the well, it looks like the rain is tomorrow. Thunderstorms on Monday, apparently. I can't believe that this is actually given just in raw cash without alking anything. We just got 100K. Almost done with the task. No choke devil. Also no, like, totem pieces? Going back to Neopets? Because of where that dust devil spawned, I thought it was a choke devil for just a second. God damn it. How much is 1,000 earth runes? Sorry, dust runes. Fine, I won't have the fan braces. We'll have the Lantidine though. Alrighty. Let's sell some stuff. So that's a pretty damn good task. Let's, where... Explorer's Ring, pop you in there. What do you got for me, Curdell? Some Kraken. Not doing that on stream, though. This Kraken takes a long time and is pretty boring. That said, I think I am going to call it a day. We've been live for 3.5 hours, and I want some dinner. And to get dinner, I have to go buy groceries. So I'm going to go buy groceries. You all have a great rest of your day.